must say it's a good job we never started the field car, because that has all just gone down the intake. Lovely! That would have hydrolocked her lovely. But the question is, how much has gone down there? Because that was also open and that goes straight down to the turbo. What I'm doing now to get this gearbox off is I've got to clear back the battery, all the intake, just as much stuff out of my way as I can possibly get. Then I've got to disconnect the clutch cable. There is all the gear linkage in. There, if the car's on the road, there's a speedo sensor just down in behind here, and there is a rev counter sensor around here somewhere as well that will need disconnecting. And then you will have to take the drive shafts out. So when I get up to that point, right, this here is your battery box mount, and underneath is your gearbox mount. What you need to do is you need to release, this here is your ground, it's your battery. So this is basically your engine ground. You need to release that, move that out of the way, then clutch cable and your gear linkage in. The gear linkage in is relatively easy, so it should just, or you probably need a screwdriver in there to just pop it off. They'd only pop on, so they're not that hard to do. One little safety notice, I know it's boring, but still, when you jack your car up, it's advised you chuck your wheels, have the handbrake on, and put an axle stand in. Like so. That's for your safety, so you know. Right, now to get your drive shafts out, you need to drop your drop link, not your drop links, your wishbone. So there's a bolt which was just welded on this one. There's a bolt in here, about there. You need to take that out, drop your wishbone, pull your hub out, pull it out of there, and then there's a couple of 10mm, 11mm nuts the other side. Undo those a bit, pull out. There's some bits of metal that hold that drive shaft in place, and you need to pull it towards me and have a bucket underneath where your drive shaft go into your diff, because all the oil will come out if there's any in there. Once you've undone the two nuts in behind there and there, they just hold them in. You just slide your drive shaft out. There she is. Now if the oil in the gearbox, you would now see it absolutely pissing out through there, but because ours hasn't got any, which is why it's gone, we haven't got no oil coming out, so there's no need for a bucket for us. But generally you would have a load of oil come out, so a bucket is advised. With this drive shaft, I have undone the wishbone, took this bolt out, and then I've pulled the drive shaft out. I've actually pulled it out with the boot. Really, you want to try and pull this part here out of the diff, just to make life a bit easier. Save you having to get a new drive shaft boot. It seems it's a field car, and we don't care. So I'll get the gearbox out and then I'll take that off. Now it's what have we got next? Yes, now we've got to remove, there's an Allen key bolt behind that diff. It's very not very nice to get to at all. And then you have 1, 2, 3 16mm bolts to go to. Once you've got them off, you can pull it away, and then it's just a case of releasing the clutch from the... So I nearly forgot, there's this plate just there on the bottom half of the flywheel. Don't forget to remove that. It's 3 10mm nuts, bolts, I mean. Remove that, then remove your 16mm bolts. And one down the back will either be a 8mm Allen key or another 16mm bolt. If you can get underneath, it makes life so much easier, and it makes life easier if you don't have one of these. This dust here is clutch dust. Do not blow this or inhale it, because more than likely it will contain asbestos, and that will kill you if you inhale too much. So on your older cars especially, newer cars probably won't have it, but still be careful. Now I've removed the 4 bolts and the plate, you now want to release your engine mount. Probably best to get a jack underneath, or you should have a jack underneath by now anyway. Have a jack underneath to take a weight, and then let it down and release it.